Satnam. My name is Looney. I'm a KRI certified Kundalini yoga teacher. Today we will be doing two meditations that help to balance our masculine and feminine energy. And you may ask yourself, why is that important to balance our masculine and feminine energy? Regardless of your gender, we have a balance of both energies in our body. And based on our culture, based on our lifestyle, these energies tend to become imbalanced and sometimes polarized. And what we can do through the balancing of these masculine and feminine energies is bring ourselves into a state of equilibrium, in a state of harmony. We will be doing some opposite nostril breathing today, some pranayama, and we'll be doing a meditation called the merger of the sun and the moon. And what does that mean, the sun and the moon? The sun represents masculine energy, and it's reflected through our Pingala energy channel on the right side, in the right nostril. It's from the entrance of the right nostril all the way down to the base of the spine. Our moon energy, or our Ida energy, runs from the left nostril all the way down to the base of the spine. These two energies are very important when it comes to the awakening and the distribution of the Kundalini energy throughout the body. There are three energy channels that are ultimately responsible or involved in the awakening of the Kundalini energy. The right and left nostril, the Ida and the Pingala, and then the Shushmna. So when our masculine and feminine energies are balanced by way of these two channels at the base of the spine, the energy at the base of the spine, the Kundalini energy, starts to awaken. And it rises up the central channel called the Shushmna, or that spinal column, all the way through the chakra systems. So in addition to creating a state of balance and harmony within our energies, this is also a necessary element of evolving your consciousness or evolving your energy systems within the body. Okay? So let's get started by tuning in. I'm going to rub my hands together, stimulating 72,000 energy channels. We call them nadis. They're also known as meridian lines. And let's bring the hands to the chest. We chant the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the divine teacher within. We're calling on the golden chain of ancient saints and sages who've been practicing this technology throughout the ages. We connect to them through vibration. And we're also connecting to our true nature, our divinity, our soul, our spirit. The translation, I bow to the divine teacher within. We chant this mantra 3 times through. Pulling up root lock, sex organ, rectum, navel muscles. Drawing those eyes up to third eye center, directing the flow of energy. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And inhale to begin the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath, engage root lock, third eye focus, contain that energy. And exhale, release. Okay, so balancing the masculine and feminine energy. It was really interesting for me to learn that the Dalai Lama practices opposite nostril breathing every morning before he does his meditations and gets into his daily activities. And this doesn't surprise me due to the fact that this is a extremely balancing and stabilizing practice. It brings you right to your point of balance. We could benefit from both our masculine and feminine energy. Obviously, our feminine energy brings us into softness, into stillness, into contemplation, into creativity, into intuition. But if we operated in that faculty, or in those faculties all the time, we would lose our ability to navigate the three-dimensional world, where responsibilities and forward progression are necessary. And that's where your masculine energy comes in. This is transformative energy. They call it sun energy, right? So it's expressive, it's projective, it's linear, and it's action-oriented. So it allows us to move through, process, transform, where the feminine energy brings us to a place of creativity and reception. So when these two energies are balanced, and all of those faculties come into balance within us, we really and truly are operating at our highest. So let's begin the process. This shouldn't take very long. I'm just going to do 2 meditations today that really bring us to a point of balance here with our masculine and feminine energy. And a good visualization that you may want to employ, this is just a suggestion, is when you're breathing through your left nostril, imagine what might be embodied in that feminine energy that you hold, whether it maintains like a human symbolism or an animal symbolism, whether there's a color or a form, an age, a appearance. And the same with your masculine energy. Is there a body type? Is it animal? Is it human? Is it plant? Right? There's so many things we can bring into the mix to really help us tap into that energy. All right, so what I'm going to do is start with my right hand and bring it up to my face. My left hand is going to be in Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumb joined together. I'm going to take my right thumb and close off my right nostril. I'm going to take a deep inhale through my left nostril, suspending that breath, and then taking my ring finger, closing off my left nostril, and exhaling through my right. Inhaling right, exhaling left. Okay, we're going to do that for a few minutes, and then we're going to switch hands just to employ another element of balance here, getting that left side and the right side of the body interacting. Okay, so bring the right hand up to start. Let's turn the eyes up to third eye center and close them down. And let's start with taking a deep breath in through the left nostril. Inhale right, exhale left, inhale left, exhale right, and continue. You're going to want to keep those breaths balanced and even. Keep those eyes drawn up to third eye. 2 more full rounds on this side. And release the right hand down. Employ Gyan Mudra in the right hand. Left hand comes up to the face. Let's inhale through the right nostril, closing off the left nostril with the left thumb. Left ring finger closing off right, exhaling left. Inhale left, exhale right. Two more rounds. Release the left hand down, both hands in Gyan Mudra. Let's take 3 long deep breaths through both nostrils. Inhaling, suspending, root lock, third eye focus. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Blinking the eyes open. So you should already feel a really nice balance, a really nice clarity of mind, and clarity of energy. If you're newer to Kundalini Yoga, it may take a little bit of time and experience with your subtle energies to be able to tell the difference between your masculine and feminine energy, but you'll get there. Okay, so the next meditation we're going to do to further this process of balancing our masculine and feminine energy is called Merger of the Sun and the Moon. And it involves pranayama, and it also involves some movement in the shoulder, right? So we're lifting and lowering the shoulders. And what this is doing is releasing a lot of tension in the heart center. It's creating an opening in the throat chakra. So we're creating a lifting of energy from in the high triangle. So heart center, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye center, and the crown are all energy centers in the high triangle of consciousness. This is where we're moving beyond our animalistic tendencies and moving up into our higher energies and consciousness toward divinity, compassion, truth, intuition, and connection to the divine. So not only are we balancing masculine and feminine energy here, but we're also raising energy up in the high triangle. Okay? So I'm going to take my left shoulder and left hand and raise it as I inhale, and then drop it as I exhale. Right side. Now you'll notice as you're breathing, when you raise these shoulders, the breath starts to be favored on the left nostril when you raise the left shoulder, and the right nostril when you raise the right shoulder. So pay attention to that as you're breathing, focusing in on that masculine and energy channel depending on which shoulder you are raising. Again, left is feminine, right is masculine. Eyes are drawn up to third eye center, and let's begin. Stay with it about a minute more. And inhale. Both shoulders, both hands raised. Inhale, root lock. Press those palms up. Suspend the breath. And exhale. Release, bring the hands down, ground the fingertips. So you may feel a little lightheaded. That's expected. We brought a lot of oxygen into the brain, right? Balancing the left and right hemisphere, balancing masculine, feminine, and bringing that energy up in the high triangle, right? And that may be where some of that lightheadedness feels. So much energy is being brought up into this high triangle of consciousness. So, I hope you feel amazing. You should feel very balanced. You should feel very cleansed, harmonized, balanced in the right hemisphere and left hemisphere of the brain, and stable, nice and stable and calm. So thank you very much. Again, my name is Kara Looney. I'm a KRI certified teacher. You can find all my videos on YouTube or on my website, karalooney.com. Thank you very much. Sat Nam.